Now, when it comes to inaccurate usage, it typically comes down to these three terms: transitions, conjunctions, and prepositions. Now, I am kind of a grammar nerd, so these mistakes jump out to me in particular, but every examiner that I have spoken to and talked to has said these elements, transitions, conjunctions, and prepositions, these are so important to understand. If you have never heard these words before, I guarantee you are making some big mistakes when it comes to cohesive devices. Okay, so pay very close attention to the next 5 minutes of this video. Okay, so when I see inaccurate usage of cohesive devices, it is almost always because of confusion between transitions, conjunctions, and prepositions. It is essential to have a solid understanding of the difference between these grammatical categories. Let's start with transitions. What are transitions? Transitions are adverbs or adverb phrases that connect two complete ideas. A complete idea contains a subject and a verb. Okay? We call these clauses, but I'm just going to use the phrase complete idea. Okay? So you have two complete ideas, and they are connected by a transition, an adverb or an adverb phrase that connects them. Now the next sentence, very important. The ideas are stated in two separate sentences. The ideas do not become combined into one. They are separate, two separate sentences. A transition can appear at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a sentence. Okay, you can use them in various positions within a sentence. Some examples. Education is necessary. However, experience is also important. Okay, so notice this is a contrasting cohesive device, and we have two ideas. Education is necessary. That's the subject and verb. Education is. And in the second sentence, experience is. We connect that with however, and we're putting that at the beginning of the second sentence. Okay, notice the comma after however. You have to pay close attention to the punctuation as well. Second example, the public transportation system must be improved, period. In addition, comma, the city needs more green spaces. So here we have an addition cohesive device. And finally, many school subjects are not related to job performance, period. For example, comma, most people do not use artistic skills in their work. Okay, so there we have an example type of cohesive device. Notice all three of these examples have two separate sentences each. I've used the most common position, which is the beginning of the second sentence for all of these examples, but they could appear in different parts of the sentence. So yeah, I don't want you to think that they always appear at the beginning, but most of the time they do.